Alright, I should be live. Gonna wait for the stream to pop up on my end. Okay. Okay, I see it. Let me go ahead and head into the game here. Then I'll go ahead and make some noises in the game to test everything. Gonna maybe I'll play as Bennett. He's like louder, I think. Alright. There we go. Um gonna keep swinging around. Alright. Let me go here. Gonna keep Okay, I can hear him. I can hear Bennett and my voice. Cool. Alright, let me go ahead and just make sure I double check everything. No, I think everything is good. Okay. Alright. No, everything looks pretty good on my end, so I think I can begin. Okay. Let's go ahead and do so. What up, gamers? Fence here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact Story Quest. So last time we encountered Eula, and in this video, we're finally in Inazuma, and we're gonna catch up with the Raiden Shogun. It's been a while since we last saw her, so here we go. I'll get her story quests, and we'll see where it is. The Lonesome Euthymia. Euthymia? Euthymia. I don't know. Oh, look, is it just right over there? I just decided to like fast travel here, just because I think this is her place here. But I didn't realize it would be like so close. Like normally I would need to like maybe fast travel or go around a bit, but here we are. I think I saw
If the
Toma there.
Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Hmm. What a coincidence. Are you mocking me?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Oh yeah, that was a while back. Is this the guy that I delivered the letter to? I don't remember. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done the Inazuma Marcon quest.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Sounds like you're having some trouble.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Well, then how are we supposed to do her story quest then?
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I hear that storm represents the Shogun's will.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
Oh, it's getting close to Inazuma now?
What?
I thought it was
So
just
her
a...
will changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
I thought the storm was more of like a barrier. Why is it making its way to Inazuma? Are you really scared of her?
Nuh-uh! She lost to us. Paimon's not scared. Why would Paimon be scared? Paimon's just, a little concerned that she might be angry. Yeah, that's all. Just a little concerned.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems.
Oh.
The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Yeah, that seems like a valid concern. There must be a reason for the change in the storm.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
Dang. Yeah, that must suck for Sarah.
If Mr.
Or Sarah.
Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
Like, I'm
But
just wondering
now-
what she's doing now.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito
My
has
dog wants to
enough
go
on
in.
his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
Well, what do I do? Why am I here?
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we could invite her out for a while?
Huh? You can actually do that?
I hope so.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay, sounds good. Reflections of Mortality. Alright, let's do it. Wait, let me go catch up to the chat here, because I've been seeing that. But yo, hi. Inuzuma's story is just meh. If I were to rank the nation story, this is between Liyue and Mondstadt. Yeah, for me, I would say, I don't know, like, when I was playing Inazuma, it was my favorite at the time. Like, I pretty much, I would say, yeah, during the time, Inazuma was my favorite. Except for, you know, one part of the story, I wasn't really a big fan of the, what was it? The Watatsumi army story. I feel like there wasn't a lot of, like, I guess, involvement with the important characters. Only, what was his name? Like, Teppei? For some reason, he's, like, the most important one, or at least the one that gets, I feel like, the most presence in that story. I wish I saw more of, like, Goro and Kokumi. But for me, Inazuma, like, I know, from what I've seen, I feel like a lot of other people don't like it. And, you know, that's fine too. For me, like, during the time when I was doing it, it is my favorite at the time. But now my favorite right now is Sumeru. Yeah, my favorite one is Sumeru now. Yo, both Raiden Shogun quests are important. You wish they were part of the main story, main Archon quest. The Inazuma Archon quest is kind of felt rushed at the end. Gonna be cold here, and it might be it's been a while since you saw the story. You hate the Raiden Shogun. Her method during the main arc was just, oh my gosh, what? You don't mind the army part, but I kind of understand what you mean. Yeah. But for me, the army part, like, I thought Teppei's story was cool. I just wish I saw more of Goro and Kokumi, because they were just kind of like there to be the, you know, just positions in the army, pretty much. But yeah, let's go continue on now. But yeah, welcome you two. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you guys here again. Let's go in, see what's up with the Raiden Shogun, man. But yeah, I am curious about that too, cause since you mentioned that what was it? Wait, is there? Let me just wait for a bit. Is the no cutscene gonna pop up? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, since you mentioned it, that you wish they were part of the main Archon quest. It does make me, think about if, just how, I guess, how big this quest is going to be, especially when there's like two parts of it. And also that out of like all the other nations, like with their Archons, I feel like the Raiden Shogun we spent so little time with, like, like in person. We've always been learning about the Raiden Shogun like in the background from like other people. Like we never got to really hang out with the Raiden Shogun, like unlike Venti and Zhongli and Nahida. But yes, I'm not sure if like because of this being two parts, I'm just wondering if like this is a way for them to like make it up for that, since she was kind of like the antagonist throughout the whole time. But yeah, I was curious about that. Oh heck yeah, Sumeru is currently your favorite, though until you catch up with Natlin, you think Natlin might overthrow it. Yeah, I can't wait to like one day catch up. It's gonna be so long for me. I feel like I'm never gonna catch up, just because the way I like record things is more on the slower pace. That's just like my style. Um, but yeah, hopefully one day I can experience Natlin, because the characters there look amazing. All right, let's go ahead and look for Yai Miko. Wait, where did we go? Oh, it's a you gotta look around the area. I was looking for a marker. Oh, there she is.
See that he stays safe.
Okay, there's Yai Miko. Hello. Let's talk.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes, I was. Well, actually, I wanted to ask you about something.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first? Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter? We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Tenryo Commission also needs her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically. What?
Her temperament has changed. That's hard to believe.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
It's all my fault.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Oh, that's probably a bigger reason than me,
Oh, the
I would say,
poor thing.
in my opinion.
Without
It's not my
desserts
fault.
and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way. You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
No, yeah, like, it's kind of funny to hear this, because, throughout the whole story, I feel like the Raiden Shogun's story has been more on the serious side of things. And then you just hear this. I don't believe you. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. But I don't believe you.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being? You're saying she's fine, right? I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
All the more reason to check on her. Maybe she's gone steer crazy.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for the people of Inazuma, and A.
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in. Thanks, Miko! My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, And don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
It's like a hall pass. Alright. Let's go see the Shogun. You're gonna say a quick, one. Yeah, screw Yai Miko, she's a troll, and you hate her for it. You'd rather drink hot sauce than talk with you, Miko. Most Archons have 2 story quests, so it's not special for Raiden. Oh yeah, did Zhongli had 2?
See that he stays
I forgot he had 2. I just remember Venti, he had 1. Right? He only had 1. I forgot if Zhongli had 2. But I think he had 2. Yeah, I remember there was one with that, what was it? Like the whole archaeologist thing going on. That was the first one. Then the second one was the... Like I forgot the exact, I guess, title or name of that one guy. But like he was like, I guess a friend of Zhongli from like a long time ago, I think. Also, if you're wondering where you put the Fontaine storyline, bottom, you hate that story. Honestly, before you got to the Inazuma story, you did want to get Miko until you saw her story quest online. You hate her ever since. I see. Let me go here. Wait, can I just teleport here? Alright, here we go. But yeah, we'll see if I like it or not. Oh,
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
I got a hall pass.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
It's not from Lady Guji, it's from Yai Miko.
Guji Yai is only authorized to hold that pass permit
Oh wait, who's
because of the
Guji?
trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone.
I'm guessing she's related to Miko?
Wait, this is authentic.
It'd be a little difficult to forge it. Yeah, feel free to check with Miko.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
This is kind of scary, you know, like, I feel like if I say one wrong thing, she's gonna, like, explode or something. Like, everything feels so strict right now. Oh, she's walking
Look how
around.
she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
I guess so. Oh, that's Miko's official title. I see. Okay, that makes sense now. Let's go talk. Hello. Just gonna walk around. Is she just gonna go in a circle? Oh, wait, what? Okay.
How did you get in?
I had a hall pass.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
No.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Forbidden. Why? Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Yeah, do puppets really need rest and relaxation? Has she ever been like this before? Yeah, remember, like, I think her real self is in that one place, right? The plane of Euthymia? And this is just like the puppets for the outside world?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put their minds at rest? Everyone's worried and wants to see you.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you sick? Have you malfunctioned?
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while.
Okay, so where's this coming from?
The Shogun can't do much at the moment.
Oh.
Come straight in and see me.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. You know, I do wonder, now that I thought about it now, I do wonder if, like, if the Raiden Shogun that you play as, like, you know, when you pull her, I'm guessing that's the puppet version and not like this version here. I do wonder about that. Um, I thought her official title was Yai Miko. Apparently it's Guji. But yeah, I thought Yai Miko was more of like a name. But yeah, I'm not like that familiar with like all the Japanese words to know though to know like if like Guji means something in Japanese. But yeah, I kind of saw it more of a name. Like, let's go talk to her.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Why?
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
Okay. That's what she meant by forbidden. So it was all you're doing.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time.
Well, you have an eternity to think about it.
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Why not just like plug it in and out
No,
of
she was not
the
created
outlet?
to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You are so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
5 minutes later.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up for over nothing.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before.
Ether's
and
eyes.
he's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Come with us. Get a change of pace. How about we go for a walk?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
It might do everyone some good. You haven't left in a long time, I'll bet.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Okay, Raiden Shogun.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. A tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
All right. I guess we're going out now. Are there going to be like 2 of A's? Oh,
There's
we're not
a
inside anymore.
familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
I kind of wish I saw the guard's reaction to this.
Town!
Of like A just being here. Yai last name, Miko first name, Guji is a head shrine priestess. Okay. Makes sense since you know Yai was her last name. The playable version is the puppet according to the dialogue and profile, but you do get Raiden A on the final ascension. Level 80 plus, so at the end, you get both. Oh wow, that sounds pretty interesting. I'm not sure how that works, but that does sound like an interesting thing that you can get. Or you can also get Raiden A. Like just A in general. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I think I'll just fast travel. Let me just fast travel here just to save up on time. A doesn't have a physical body, so no to Raiden walking around. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, here it is. Well, yeah, let's go hang out with her. A's physical body is basically the sword she pulls out of her chest. So, like, are we just carrying the sword around right now? Is that what's happening? So she's like the weapon banner. She's the weapon. Okay.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun. What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
You know, this is kind of like funny to see. I'm just used to like everyone else not knowing who the Archon is. And like, yeah, I would say Raiden Shogun is the most unique out of everyone, out of like all the other Archons so far that I've met. Just because one, you know, she's been like the antagonist instead of like us hanging out with her. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing with Nahida, but like I feel like we've been hanging out with her a lot through like other, I guess, through other means. But also like they know who the Archon is this time. Like they know what the Archon looks like. I guess you can say they know what Nahida looks like now after the Archon quest, but
I appear to have frightened the people.
yeah, it just feels different.
Well, what did you expect?
It's like a celebrity.
The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
It seems like a bit of an overreaction. Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
Alright.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yes.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Yeah, we know like
Anyway,
one other one.
people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
likely gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Well, it's been a long time since you've been here, right? I'm sure things have changed over time. If I go to the stall, let me read up the chat first. Where the heck am I at? Oh, in this quest right now, she is manually controlling the puppet body. I see. For the Inazuma arc in your fanfic, you're planning to have a character development of Ether and Kaching in a way. Usually, the Raiden Shogun puppet AI is moving the body and doing all the Archon stuff. Then going back to the fanfic here, Ether is struggling to be the leader to the point when Ayaka was about to make a promise to Ether to take him and his team to Raiden. He snapped at her. Ether wanted to make sure his team is safe. As for Kaching, something tells her to keep watch of Ether, as she wanted to make sure he's safe. But when they found something out, she ran away in sadness, which will lead to the first Dark Ascent. Alright, were you doing that one thing where you got the impact mode? Is that the story you were working on? That sounded pretty cool when I heard about it back then.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick
What?
with eternity.
No, she's just asking a normal question.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
It better be on the house.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Uh-oh.
Because
Okay, I thought he would get
most people
intimidated.
are willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door to door delivering them.
Okay.
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
Just say yes. So you like sweet things. Do you want another cup?
I would no,
Oh, wait, hold on.
no need. That would be needlessly indulgent.
1 second. Think the... Is the stream up? Okay, I was just acting a bit weird on my end. Stream crash? Oh no. Yeah, I just saw like the thumbnail on my stream. I'm gonna wait until it catches up before I resume. We back? It's up? We back. Alright, good. I was kind of worried for a bit. Sorry, you thought it was you. No, I saw it too. Like, the preview from my stream was like, I just saw the thumbnail. Like, normally I would also see like a preview of it on like my end. But then I only saw the thumbnail. Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah, that was a bit worrisome. All right, let me get back into the game now. All right, yeah. Sorry for that pause. There was a issue with the stream, but now let's continue.
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
All right. Go with A to the Yai Publishing House. Let me get back into the game now. Streaming. Wait, does it? Did it do it again? Oh no, I didn't see. Well, crap. I'm gonna wait until I get like an okay from you guys, because I don't know what's going on. Well, I'll just stand around here for a bit. It's back again. Okay. Hold on, let me check some things here first. Okay, I see. Yeah, it just looks like maybe on my end, the internet might be a bit on the slower side. Right in this crash in the stream. You're back. So any characters you guys got in the gacha game, you got lighter from Zenless Zone Zero. I'm waiting for like another character to release in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm waiting for the Obel Squad to release. That's when I want to return to that game. But yeah, as for like, you know, a couple of streams ago in Wuthering Waves, I got and dice. Oh man. Okay, I'll just stand still for a bit until like maybe things feel stable before I resume the story here. But yeah, like a few streams ago in Wuthering Waves, I got Camellia. What else? Thinking, I know there was one recently. I think it goes up on YouTube. I think recently. Oh yeah, Rappa in Honkai. I got her, like, miraculously. The squad with Soldier 11 or another one? Yeah, it's the one with Soldier 11. It's the one with Soldier 11. Alright. Let me see if I can do some tinkering with the settings here. It might lower the stream quality. I'm not sure how well it's going to work as I do this live. I'm not sure if I need to restart the stream or not. Yeah, you got Camellia and her weapon. Dang, nice, dude. Nice. Wait, let me go to the screen here. I'm not sure just how well this will do, like just me maybe configuring the settings in real time here. And I gotta wait. The settings do not show up. You got all the other 5 stars and their weapon. Dang, that's That's a lot. You've only skipped 2 5-stars in their weapon in Wuwa. It will happen, but it will be a while. Oh yeah, I do hope so. Because, you know, I know there was that one squad from the, what was it, the Hollow Zero? I'm guessing they're going to release all of their characters first before, like, maybe we get a new faction that they'll be focusing on. Okay, let me go to the stream here. Let's see, output. I'm just wondering what would happen if I just... Oh, that's kind of hard to do. No, it doesn't look like I can really configure much. What if I try increasing the bit rates? There we go. I'm not sure that was any better or not. Okay, let me just go back to the game now. There we go. Weapon banner being 100% really helps with the weapon pulls. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things about Wuthering Waves. Because like in Genshin, I just don't feel like it's worth it for me to get their weapons. But in Wuthering Waves, like the 100% on the weapon banner is awesome. The 2 new characters in 2. You actually got her trust rank max, but apparently it's coming in a future update, which upsets you. From what you heard, the new faction is an idol group, which is interesting. Oh, I see. The 2 new characters in 2.0 look great, but you don't know if you'll get both. One is the Ice Gun with main DPS, and the other is insane sub DPS for Camellia. Yeah, the Ice Gun in Wuwa. I really want to see that in action. But yeah, I think I've adjusted the settings. I'm not sure if it's good or not, if that will improve. But yeah, try my best to maybe fix things real time. The most that I can without like maybe restarting the stream here. Let's go ahead. Oh wait, it's just right over there. Okay, we'll teleport a bit. Let's go. Or seen at least. But yeah, I think I'll just keep waiting for the Soldier 11 faction. I'd rather have that. I do like, you know, idols as well. But like, I feel like I'd rather save up for the for Soldier 11. Like in their squad. Alright, here we go. Let's go and talk.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
I mean, what kind of books do you have?
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Yeah, don't be nervous. The Almighty Shogun just wants to have a book. Or have a look.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
Okay.
Huh. can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
Oh.
I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
That is definitely an anime title. Yep, just like it's like one of those really long anime titles like what? I know there's some, I just forgot about them. I know they kind of like abbreviate it sometimes. I'm trying to think of one. What was it? Or I guess the one that just feels like normal sentences, like was it like Denmachi, like how to pick up girls in a dungeon or something? Or what else? What's another anime? What about that one slime anime with I forgot his name, like Rimuru? Perfect title. I know there's been more of like titles like these. But yeah, that's the only ones I can think of like right now.
It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary. It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Yeah, too modern, I guess. Fads had no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
All right.
This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
The reincarnation adventure story. But we got some isekais here, man. Let's go. Yeah, the slime isekai. Most light novels have titles like that. Yeah. Like I know there's been a couple of those. Let's go read the reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Alright, that's the new way of getting hit by Truck-kun. Alright. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light. I think it's quite original.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Alright. Read a daily life romance story. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and wait, this is a harem. And 7 beautiful women. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood!
Well, I hope she finds happiness, and the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please! The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
I don't know, you never know. Alright, read the Leeway martial arts story. Oh, is this about to be like... what is that genre called? The one with the, kind of like the action type, like with Naruto and My Hero Academia. I forgot the name of it. With that one genre. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be that. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Leeway, focusing on fighting it between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros, who see the protagonist as their enemy, are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight into the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
Well, it's all about the journey. The protagonist has an admirable will.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A.
Maybe.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Okay. Though you thought you shared Yu-Gi-Oh! A bit, 2 weeks ago you got Decode Talker for 25 cents, and now you've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, even doing a current ranking of the 6 shows, finally before 7. Your ranking of the show goes like this: Arc 5, GX, Vrains, 5Ds, Dual Monsters, and Zexal. I actually agree with that. Maybe, for me, I would switch Arc 5 and GX. I haven't really finished Vrains. I thought it was, for me, it was I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it. So maybe I would switch, I would switch Dual Monsters and Vrains for me, and then that would be my list. The martial arts story is written by Sing-Sho. It's kind of based on his own life. Oh, I can see that. I can see that. Oh, it's at the bottom? I thought it was from top to bottom. My bad. Wait, is it? It pains me putting Arc 5 and GX at the bottom. Yeah, I thought it was from greatest or like your favorite to least favorite. My bad. But yeah, that would be my list if it was from favorite to least favorite. It pains putting Arc 5 and GX at the bottom since Arc 5 brought you back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And GX was under a good show. Except for the Arc 5 story was bad and you didn't like the ton of GX stuff. Yeah, I would say the stuff near the end. I can definitely agree on like maybe it not being likable and stuff. Where was I? Oh, you don't hate them. It's just depend on how you feel, and your opinion could change if you decided to fully binge watch them all. Sing-Sho is the master of the Guha clan and an heir to the biggest merchant family in Liyue, but he just wants to be a writer. I see. All right, let's go back with A now.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Yeah, I think the martial arts story, just based on the discussion with Paimon, I'm guessing you would like that. I mean, I'm guessing there's no wrong answers here. I am curious about like either the love story or the Shogun story. Well, I'm more curious about the isekai, I want to hear like her thoughts on the Shogun story. I narrate the Shogun Almighty.
Hey, Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
I mean, I'm sure there's not going to be any lasting effects, you know? It's all like illusion of choice in video games.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable.
Well, that's good.
That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself.
Oh,
Which means
That's a
that
lot of
the
books
content of this book
to
must
review.
have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change. Change is inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it. We're just out here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah, technology has advanced while you were in that plane.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Alright. Over there. Okay. Let me catch up. Where am I at? Where am I at? Also, out of all of them, you think Duel Monster GX are best to watch dub. I agree with that. I agree with that too. Especially GX for me. I think the jokes are definitely one of the best. Probably the best dub for me when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Sadly, the dub for GX isn't fully finished, and you're still hoping for it along with 5Ds. Oh yeah, I had to watch it in sub because of that, along with 5Ds too, just to get the ending. No wrong answer, just goofy dialogues you will miss. The lasting effect is right in striking your ISP to cancel your stream. Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling it now. Yeah. Despite the tone shift of GX, what you did like about it is because of Jaden, character change a lot. You can also compare him to the Japanese opening songs, even the English song Game On. Oh yeah, definitely Jaden, especially in like during that one what was it? Where the whole like Supreme King arc? That was definitely a big character change in development of Jaden. And then especially like when going into the last season too. Such a very different character from the beginning. Alright, let's go take that photo now.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation. I would suggest doing like a JoJo pose.
Ah, I see.
Those
So
are
in other
always
words,
nice.
I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Like we should do like the Pillarman pose.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Try graceful and dignified, stern and serious, and relaxed and casual. I would say just relaxed and casual, you know? It's probably your first time.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
That works.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Okay. Pick a good spot to take a picture. Okay. Stream is buffering very often for you. Oh yeah, I do apologize for that. I know that's been happening. Hopefully in the future that doesn't happen that much. I'll see what I can do about like some of the settings. But yeah, if anything, it might if it continues, I might have to like maybe lower some of the resolution or something with the streams. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it gets better like later on, because I know that, you know, I don't think this has happened before too. Yeah, I don't think it has happened before. Maybe it's just a stream only. But I do apologize for that. Let's go start taking photos. Oh, here we go. Okay. I mean, let's make it look good. Okay. Yeah, it's a very different story quest. It's very, very different. Hold on. Let's get that picture with the freaking mountain. I don't know how I want to make this like. I'm also just not good with like panning in and out. Oh man, I kind of wish we can make her look at the camera in a way. But no, she has to look like one way. There we go. Hopefully that's good. I'll just take it. There we go. I'm not gonna save it because I don't care about the picture. Okay.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
You know, this also reminds me of like that whole, what was it called? The recent Sub-Zero's festival. But yeah, it's not out on my channel yet. It'll be a while until that whole event comes into my channel. But yeah, it reminds me of like one moment in that story quest near the end. That is kind of like this.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record. It's not the real you.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me?
It's you. It's just... It's like a painting.
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
It's a little bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
Yeah.
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
I mean, Inazuma and human beings will always be Inazuma and human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Right.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Okay. Follow the voice. You're writing this message as you read your last message so you can see how much delayed there is. Okay, or you're like testing out the delay. Maybe that's one thing I can do. Is maybe I can work on the latency if I want to, so that maybe that can work out. And that pretty much means like the delay of the stream. But hopefully in the future it gets better. If not, then I'll definitely make some changes. Maybe the latency. I think I can do that right now, actually. Hold on. Trying to pause. There we go. I think I can just do that right now. Can I? Stream settings. Oh no, I can't do it while the stream is active. Okay. Maybe that'll be for next time. Existential crisis because of photo. Yes. She doesn't know what's real or not. Alright. Let me go ahead and just head back into the game. Yeah, I can't edit the thing. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can work on the latency. Like if I maybe put more of a delay, maybe that will help out too. But you know, that also means that I won't be able to respond more in real time. Alright, let's go in, there's Ippei.
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future.
Just terminate it. Get rid of it.
So,
No.
Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe they haven't finished, or maybe something's happened.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there. Awesome stuff.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Alright. Will do. I feel like this is where we get to the combat. Because, you know, normally they would have some combat in these story quests like these. Guess I'll go here. We might have to climb up a bit. Okay. Let's go. I feel like this might be the last part of the story quest here. Which, yeah, so far it's been, like, you know, pretty fun. I do like the whole, like, fish out of water story with the Raiden Shogun. You know, just her experiencing everything for the first time. Since, you know, she's been, like, in that plane for a long time. Oh, it's just up there, okay. I think I can just climb up. Okay. You think it's a problem with the internet today? Other streams were fine. I see. Yeah, it might just be today, because, like, I know I haven't really had much problems with the other streams as well. It might just be today. Hopefully next time it's not going to be that bad. But if it keeps going like this, I'll try to do some things. Wait, do I gotta go more up? Oh, over here. Oh, is this a dungeon? Oh, it is a dungeon. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Hopefully it won't come back in the future. It might come back every now and then. I know I also had issues before with, during one stream of Nikkei. Oh wait, I think I kind of missed one chat. My bad. It was about Jaden. Let me read this first. And honestly, it really hurts to see Jaden go through a lot. Mind you, beforehand, he was just trying to have fun to play Yu-Gi-Oh, hanging out with his friends, chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard. Yes. Unlike any other Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist, Jaden went through a lot, through a full coming age story, and it's sad to watch. Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like Jaden, like felt like a very complex character, you know? Very big on the character development too, over the seasons. Alright, let's go with our usual team. Nice. Then yeah, I'm gonna guess we're gonna be playing as A.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to escape disasters and evade detection?
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Alright. Can we play as her? Hey, there we go. Reach the deepest area of the outpost. Oh.
Illusion shattered!
I'm just gonna spam like whatever attacks that I have. I kind of forgot how she played. So I'm just gonna spam whatever at the enemy here. I should probably use Barbara too. I know that she has that off-field thing with that ring behind.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryo Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Dang, dude, the slash effect.
Illusion shattered!
That is so huge. Like, I can really see it on the screen. Like, it's very noticeable. Oh yeah, let me go and use the ultimate.
To oblivion!
Ooh. Oh yeah, she's very cool. Challenge complete. I didn't even know that was a challenge. Whoa. Something just fell behind me.
There is no escape!
Yeah, she is very flashy with her attacks. It's very cool. Like, I like it a lot. Dang. Yeah, she's got that thing, that one move where like you just unsheath and then you sheath it back in within like a second, and then everyone dies. Yeah, she's got that move. I'm gonna switch to Barbara. Let's go and heal up for a bit. Oh, nice.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Nice.
There is no escape!
Okay. Let's get this back.
Torn to oblivion!
Oh, I don't think I need to use that burst. It's fine.
Shine down!
Is that a trap door? Or is that just an electric floor? Am I supposed to step on it? Okay, it damages me, okay. Wait, what? Oh, the door opened, okay.
I'll protect us.
Oh, these guys have names?
Illusion shattered!
Okay.
There is no escape.
Here we go.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Ooh, big damage. Nice. Yeah, I really like her attacks. Oh, is that her weapon? Oh, that's different. Wait, is she a... Oh, I didn't realize she's a polearm user, right? I thought she was sword, just because, you know... Cause she, like, I've seen her ultimate before. I thought she would, she was like a sword user. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. Okay. I didn't realize she was a polearm. Or like the whatever the lance, I forgot the class name or weapon name. Alright. Oh look, this must be it. The final thing that we gotta do.
It's Kujo Kamaji. But who's he with?
Alright.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light?
What are you talking
Whoops.
about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the...
Kiss me?
Me.
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Ten. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me and showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Oh, maybe it's real. I was just wondering if that was just, you know, like a test. Well, yeah, I mean, this is also a test too, but... like, just a test to see who has courage. But it was just that only. So are we really gonna fight? Okay. You 1v1 me, man. Oh, it's a cutscene? Well, let's go. Yeah, you're done for, dude.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death.
Yeah, you're just an NPC.
Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Yeah, you suck, man.
And to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
I wonder if this will be like part 2 of the Raiden Shogun story quest.
Finally, if you
I'm
think
guessing
you
we're
can copy
about to
Fatsui's strategy
finish
of
things up
providing me
here.
with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me.
Jaden comments, but you don't mind if Jaden development, but it has took a toll on him because of your recent watch of GX and Evil Hero deck made online for Yu-Gi-Oh card game website. You do plan on collecting all elemental evil, and because of an episode today, the Destiny Heroes, there is one hero card you want to get in Japanese, mainly because you just want to get her OG design, then her international one, Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. Any other female hero card is fine unless you want it. Luckily, you went back to look at some of your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You already have 2 copies of Sparkman due to, you think, Jump magazines you got from a book fair. You do have an evil variant of Sparkman, but you don't know where it is. But you'll try to find it. Yeah, I've also seen the new evil hero cards too. Like I saw the evil Neos. That looks like the Supreme King. That one looks really, really awesome. Let's leave the domain. But yeah, I can't wait for those cards to be like in Master Duel. That would be cool to see. She's polearm, but after ult, she uses sword for like 7 seconds. I see. Because yeah, I remember seeing a lot of that of her ultimate. So I thought she was a sword, but she uses a Naginata, I think, the polearm. 7 seconds. You thought it was longer. Inazuma directly.
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we'll bring you some souvenirs and also some fun little trinkets.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Alright, I almost forgot about that. Let's go do it. But yeah, I do notice in the stream, it does look like it's very, very delayed. Because like when I was replying to you guys, like Yeah, right now, like, Rip Kamaji, I just saw that now. You guys are still in the... I guess you guys are still in the, that whole cutscene. I guess he just went down by now, I'm assuming. And dang, the delay is insane. Because I'm guessing that's what YouTube did to my stream, maybe. But dang, like, you guys are still, like, way back there. And I've just finished up the conversation here with the Raiden Shogun. But hopefully the future streams will be a lot better, I hope. Alright, let's go and finish things up here. There's Yaimiko. Let me go return my hall pass now. Let's go see what she has to say. Hey.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
One moment, let me reply in the chat. Alright, let me go back. You tell Yaimiko about the various things that happen.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Only you would dare to say that. You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't.
Oh wow, I've never really seen a wink before, have I? In Genshin? They're improving with the animations.
So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
The human hearts and the heavenly principles?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
Oh.
She would never admit to it, but she
Like,
does,
can we do
in
that
fact,
just like
get
anytime?
quite lonely.
Like after the quest?
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Okay, that was it. Reflections of Mortality. Alright. You hate that wink now. You have a lot of hate issue with this game. Oh yeah, I definitely noticed that. And you know, it's been fun and interesting to hear your thoughts and all with all of this. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That was pretty much it for the Raiden Shogun story quest, at least for part 1. I know that there is more in part 2 coming up. If we go over here, but yeah, oh wait, over here, yeah, within like maybe 3 more other character story quests, and then we're back with the Raiden Shogun. And then you were almost there with Kazuha, man. That's the last one that I plan to do. Like maybe before I take a break from doing these story quests, because I think all the others, at least for now, they're not that required for me to do like the interlude. I think Kazuha is the last one, but I would need to check again. But I think he is really the last one. But yeah, that was pretty much the Raiden Shogun story. Yeah, I thought it was really fun and interesting. You know, it did feel very more on the, you know, just hanging out with the Raiden Shogun. Definitely a fish out of water story with her, where she's just, I guess, just experiencing modern Inazuma for the first time in a long time. So yeah, just her like discovering the photo or like the stories and like how the writing is a bit weird for her, like she doesn't fully understand it. But yeah, I thought it was interesting just to see like her reactions and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, I thought that was just very, just very I guess just like okay and fun to see. Like it wasn't the most deepest thing in the world. It did feel more of like a, you know, like a day with Raiden Shogun in a way. But I do like the whole, I guess, discussion with the whole, like I guess her rethinking about eternity and stuff and like what that means, and also how that also yeah, I guess how that also might affect the people of Inazuma. But I thought that was really cool and all that stuff. Um, but you are sorry for that. There are some things you'd rather not see again. That's all good, man. It's all good. I like to hear like, you know, differing opinions. Because yeah, I know like, you know, not everyone's gonna like the things. Like, you know, everyone has their own feelings about it. But I definitely would like to hear more of like the things that you like and dislike. But it's been like, you know, just interesting in general to hear from you. To hear what you thought about the game and its story quests. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I want to thank those who have stopped by. I know with this stream it's been really weird with the buffering and all.